Hello everyone, welcome back to Rising World. Elspeth here, and today we're going to finish up our crafting areas here. We need more space for some of the larger crafting tables to be put down. So they're going to go back here. I think I have enough space hollowed out. I just need to put in the floor and the walls, you know, little things like that. And then we can make our crafting tables. And once, well, the really exciting one is not the grinding wheel, but the other one, the paper press, because once we have that in place, then we can really start decorating with fun things like posters. So I'm very excited for that. Now, unfortunately, I don't think I have enough lumber to do this. So I may have to go and chop down a bunch more trees. We'll see. I'll have to check and see. I don't think I have a lot of lumber. I think I grabbed everything that I have, and I know that's not enough. So, unless I'm lucky enough to have a little bit more lumber floating around somewhere in one of my many storage chests, we're going to have to take a quick detour to do some chopping down of trees, a little bit of wood cutting. But I think it'll be worth it. Once we get these up and in place, we can get some paper made and then start to put up posters to decorate our lovely home here. I am also running a little short on stone, so I'm torn between doing some general grinding during this weekend's live stream or just taking the time off camera to go and do a whole bunch of mining. So you guys let me know if you think we should try and do something else this weekend, like say spend the time making posters and putting up decorations throughout our home here. Then we can do that, and I will go hunt for stone off camera. Or we can try and do a little bit of both. So drop me a comment down below. Let me know what you think. I have been experimenting a bit with posters on the Serenity server. I joined that server, so the multiplayer version of Rising World. And that's just amazing, seeing some of the things that people have made on that server. It's absolutely amazing, and I'm having a lot of fun. I really am looking forward to getting into the more challenging aspect of the economy system that they have created for that server. That was really one of the primary reasons that I decided to join it, is that I wanted to see how the economy system would work, because to me, that sounds like a lot of fun. It's not just that you are crafting something and building your own house, but you can also, there's a role-playing element. You know, you can establish yourself as whatever you want, as a builder, as a tradesman. It's really up to you what you want to be. So I think that's very exciting, and I'm looking forward to that a great deal. But the point of that is that I've been playing around a great deal with the posters, because I've got them up, a few of them up in my house on Serenity, and I feel pretty confident that I generally know how to make them work. So the big test will be trying to actually put up, say, like the banners that I was talking about for the Great Hall. that's going to be a real challenge because I don't know. Whatever I pick has to have part of it's going to have to be transparent. So I have to create an image that is going to actually work for what I have in mind, because I haven't been able to find anything that I could just download. So I'm going to have to spend some time playing around in my photo editing software and see what I can come up with. So right now, I'm really just doing things like taking pictures that I have and importing them into the game to serve as posters, photos. And that works pretty well, I think, until I want to do something different. And then it does not work so well. So that'll be a bit of a challenge. That'll be fun, trying to figure that out. But in the meantime, I'll just be using photos that I have. It's going to be a lot of screenshots from the game. As I was talking about before, doing a kind of I guess you could think of it as a how we got where we are type of thing, exhibition along the hallway, starting with photos from when I first started the build, and then kind of detailing our journey to the wonderful home that we have here. Let's see here. I want to come across here. I do want to make sure that I have plenty of space for future storage and expansion. I want to kind of keep that in mind as I'm going, because I don't want any unpleasant surprises when I run out of room later and don't have any place to put things. So I want to plan for additional storage space now. Better to plan for it and not need it, I believe, than to suddenly need it and not have made any plans for it. So let's see, I do want to have a doorway here. I was thinking about that, and yes, it would be a good idea to have a doorway. Okay. There we are. Oops, running out of stone. Running out of stone. There we go. I'm going to try to make sure that I get this. Well, I'd like to get this completely enclosed. I'm not going to worry about the door right now. I won't bother myself about that. We'll get to that later. Not a big deal. There we go. Clean up these little edges here. And then this will be an additional crafting and storage room. So let's go see about making what we're going to need, making our last two crafting stations here. Pull down what I don't need to be holding on to. There we are. And yeah, see, I only have 44 lumber. Let's see if I have any more kind of hanging out anyplace else. I really don't think that I do. Put away the stuff that I don't need to be holding on to. Yeah, I'm not seeing any more lumber, unfortunately. Oops, I didn't check the second tab. Yeah, there's nothing there. I'm gonna need that axe. I'm gonna need that axe. All right, it looks like we are going to need to go on a brief little side trip. Yes, because, okay, we can make the grinding station, but the paper press requires more lumber than I have. So let's go tree chopping very quickly. And we're going to grab some food on the way because I'm very hungry. Very, very hungry. Oh, it's dark. I forgot about that. Well, we're gonna do it anyway. I'm just going to use the little cheaty light here because I don't feel like waiting for the sun to come up. Off we go. Of course, I don't have my sword, so hopefully nothing comes along, and if it does, we're just gonna run for the house really fast. Really fast. I don't see anything. Did I get? Yes, I did get saplings. Sometimes the saplings just completely vanish in the grass and it takes forever to find them, or sometimes I just can't even find them at all. Yeah, I think we're safe. Yeah. So that's always fun when you're wandering around saying to yourself, you know, I'm sure that I should have some saplings laying on the ground here somewhere. And it's like, no, sorry, you're just not getting anything this time. That's all. I really do want to... Really? One sapling? That was all I got? Huh. That seems... Oh, no, there's more here. Okay, 2 saplings. Not terrific, but I was going to say the one sapling just seems chintzy, right? One thing that I also want to do during this weekend's live stream is expand our orchard and tree farm area. So to do that, I'm going to cut down a lot of the grass around here and start planting trees, because the grass just makes it a pain to deal with that and trying to find trees or tree saplings. So I'm just going to get rid of the grass. Then when we cut down trees, we'll be able to actually see the saplings. Okay, I think, oh, I could have just turned them all into lumber out there. That gets me 60 lumber, so I think that that's good. I think that's all I need. Right? Let's see here. Yes. Excellent. I'm going to put away the things I don't need here, which is pretty much everything there. Okay, now let's go down and see what our spacing is going to be like. So we want to place this big fella first, and if I hold the left mouse button, it will let me walk around it. I need this to be further out. There we go. I think that's probably going to be good. Yeah, that looks like it'll have enough room. Okay, let's put that there. It takes a while to place everything here. There we go. Now we're just going to walk around it real quick just to make sure. And this is kind of a funny one. It's not like, and you don't push anything. You don't get that little hand symbol. You just literally get behind the pole and walk around it. And that's going to work. Okay, so that has that entire corner of the room all to itself. And then the paper press. The paper press. Okay, I think we're going to put it... If I put it here, do we still have room to get around our grinding station? I think we do. Yeah, I think we do. So... almost perfectly lined up with that edge there. Excellent. Come on. Almost. There we go. Okay, excellent. We can still get around that. Yep, that's perfect. And then here, this is just going to be storage space. So when I need it, I can put up shelves and put in wooden chests or barrels, whatever I need to have, whatever I decide I want. With one exception, I do need a tanning rack, and I haven't decided. I could probably put that over here. Yeah, I could take out a few of those shelves and put the tanning rack over here. That would work. Okay, but let's see here. Okay, we've got cloth. Now, somewhere, I need a bucket with water. I might not have one. I might not have one. Okay. Is that under, no, it's not under miscellaneous. Utilities, bucket, metal. Yes, there we go. Okay, now I can put that away. I don't need it anymore. I can put some of the other stuff away too. There we go. I'm just going to toss the sapling in there just for now. We're going to run upstairs and get some water. That's another thing that we need to put in here is an actual source of water instead of having to run out to our pond here all the time, because that's going to get old fast. So we need to actually have some water in the house that we can get a drink from, because I don't think just taking a drink actually lowers the water level. If you use a bucket to scoop up water, it will lower the water level. But if you just, if you just get a drink, I don't think it will. Okay, so cloth, press, and then you have to actually bring it back up too. Now you have rags. Take the bucket, add water, press again. I always forget that you have to lift the thing back up. And presto, we have paper. Now, I'm going to want more paper than just that, so we're going to do this a couple more times here so that we have enough. There we go. Because, let's see, that's 4 paper. Okay. I think... yeah, we're going to need more, because this will be 8. Come on, pick it up. There we go. I think we'll do this. Yeah, 1 more. That's all we have. We only had 3 more. Okay. Well, I guess running out is a perfectly good excuse to not make any more. So, that will do. Okay. Almost. Here we go. There we are. Okay. Now, let's see. I think I'll put the bucket of water in there. Okay. Under miscellaneous, poster. I think right now I'm just going to make 1. Just 1. But there is one other thing that I want to show you guys that I think is really neat. I don't want to use those wooden beams. I don't really like them. So we won't do that. We will do wooden beams, but I want a different color. Let's see. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, I like that. So we're going to do 4. Now you want to be careful when you're making posters because they do take up an entire space. They don't stack. So once that poster is there, it's there. Gosh, decisions. You know what? No, I don't want it up here. I have other plans for that area. Let's do right here. So, click left mouse button to select an image. Wonder if it will, no. Okay. So, upload. Now where, here we go, images. Some of these look better than others. I have to fiddle with them a little bit. Actually caught one of my cats looking at the camera. That's a rarity. And some of them just don't have, like, that one just isn't turned the right way. I'm gonna select that image and it prepares it, loads it in, and I'll just tell it to use that image. Here we go. Now I want to make it bigger, and it does this pretty well. I'm gonna make this a good sized image. There we go. and right click and it's placed. And that would be my dog Fearless laying there without a care in the world. Let's see. Okay. And what I'm doing here is creating somewhat of a picture frame, if it will cooperate with me. Okay, now we'll rotate that and then lengthen it. Oops, wrong one. There we go. Okay. Let's do that. And I mean, this doesn't look perfect by any means, but there we go. We now have a photo on our wall with a picture frame, which isn't, I mean, like I said, it's not great. I wonder if I can make blueprints for a picture frame. I'll have to look into that. But it's not horrible. Now, if I really wanted to, I could replace this one right here. That's our problem child there. But that's okay. There we are. And that would be my dog Fearless. Only fitting that my precious baby girl gets to be the first poster going up in here. All right, so let's see. The only other things we need are a couple of doors. Do I have any lumber? Yeah, I do still have lumber. Good. So we'll drop down to, actually, I think I'm just going to do the one door. Just do a pretty simple door here. Oops, down here. I do need to make banisters or railings because, yeah, what we have doesn't really look great. There we go. Okay. All right, folks, that is going to do it for today. As always, be sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, subscribe for more, and if you have any thoughts, ideas, comments, suggestions, be sure to drop them down below. See you next time.